Hello, Scorpio and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at your Broken Heart Tarot spread for the month of February. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate with every person every time. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title here on this channel. There's something in the title. There's most likely something in the message for you. I also do a drawing here every month for free personal readings. If that's something you want to get entered into, all you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. Pull up Our Thought card at the end of every message, just for that little positive boost. And lastly, guys, if you find the messages helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please feel free to like the video, comment below if you like the style, like how I interpret the cards, the spreads that I use. Please feel free to subscribe. Everyone's always welcome. All the love and support is very much appreciated. You guys are amazing. All the subscribers that have been here since the beginning. It's been a year now. So, Scorpio, High Priestess of Water. Choices. Do you have a lot of choices? Success. We have choices, High Priestess of Water, and success. So, Scorpio, the energy that I'm picking up here is going with the flow, okay? And the reason why I say that, the High Priestess of Water, this is your energy, but it talks about going with the flow, being open to the possibilities. I feel like there's a situation that you may have been pursuing or trying to get communication out of, a conversation out of. There's also choices coming up here, and choices is kind of, it symbolizes every action has a reaction. Like, there's consequences to the choices that we make, okay? I feel like there is a situation here where you're going to be presented an opportunity for some closure on some choices that you may have made that weren't probably the best choices that you could have made at that time. But I feel like you may have been backed into a corner, didn't have a lot of options at the time, whatever the case may be. Success talks about just that, you know, feeling successful, celebration. So I feel like what's going to take place here is, I feel like you may be a little on edge about the outcome of these choices, but I feel like you're going to find that everything happens for a reason. Everything is going to work out for your best interest, okay? So going with the flow is going to be one of those things, you know, and that let things flow, let things come to you. Let's see. I do feel like this is definitely in relationships. There may have been some choices that weren't probably the greatest choices that you've ever made in your life, but we all have those moments. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Do see success, right? Do see success in this. So let's see here, Scorpio. We're going to look at your part that you play, your partner's part, what each of you can do, other influences, and can it be saved? Is it worth it? So let's see. Most important message for Scorpio Spirit. Does Scorpio need to see? I don't see this working out. I don't see this having a good outcome, but let's get into it. So, Scorpio, there's definitely a need here for balance, okay? Balance in the situation, okay? Maybe clear, honest communication, a balance within the communication. I do feel here that you may be overindulging, maybe going out. The Hermit card in the reverse talks about going out, or going out, being socializing amongst a crowd. So a lot of times it's like going out to a club these days, going out to the bar. And then we have the cups, which is like contemplation. In this deck, it symbolizes meditation, rest, rejuvenation, deep thinking about the situation. But as we can see here with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like this is kind of overindulgence, maybe going out a lot with friends, trying to keep your mind off of the situation, okay? I do feel for your partner or the person that is coming up in this reading that they may be spying on the situation, spying on you, whatever that means. A lot of times nowadays it's social media. It's not so much hiding in the bushes anymore. But I do feel like they're standing their ground, but I feel like they're also open. They're open to communication. However, there are delays that are happening here, right? So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that there's some resistance here. The Knight of Pentacles could also symbolize, Scorpio, instability or uncertainty, okay? And same with the King of Swords. This is a very destructive energy. The King of Swords in reverse, it's like off with their heads. That's exactly what I'm hearing. It's exactly how I envision the King of Swords in reverse. Very destructive, very just cutthroat, ready to cut anybody out. I feel like something took place in this dynamic to cause this resistance. There was an altercation, deception, some secrets, some illusions that were maybe never addressed, or something was causing there to be a disruption. Okay, and I feel like, Scorpio, it had a little bit to do with maybe you withholding your energy or withholding information. I do feel like there is love here. We have the Lovers card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is a deep connection here, but you guys are kind of at odds right now. Okay, and it's very uncertain. With the cards coming out, I don't really feel like this is something that there's going to have to be major changes that are going to have to be made. Okay, and I feel like these changes, they kind of feel very heavy. They're kind of, it's like you're ready to move forward. Looking back on the past is too heavy. Let's get some advice here, Scorpio, for you. I do feel like you both are kind of mirroring each other, having the same energy on the same page. You're just at this place of clashing, right? I want to say this is about to come to an end. This is all going to be over soon, okay? And I feel like somebody is not accepting of this. There's going to be need for some communication. Have the Two of Wands that came out, and then the Tower is on the bottom. So I feel like this uncertainty, this not knowing is going to come to an end here. Let's see. Let's see here, Scorpio. For you, most important message. Communication. Communication is going to be key in bringing this together, okay? There very well could be a possibility that you guys do come together. You have the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So there very well is a possibility that you guys could come back together. Okay, but there's definitely going to need to be open and honest communication. You're not going to be able to have the same approach as you did before. So I am going to take a little bit deeper look over on the extended. I'm going to look at your partner's position, the part that they're playing, their intentions. I'm also going to take a look here, Scorpio, at where this is headed, right? What's going to be the outcome in all of this. We'll pull out a couple different decks. We have the Soul Truth over there. That's what I love, that deck over there. So if you want to get in on the extended reading, the link will be below in the description box. So the positive affirmation card that's coming out for you, Scorpio, is there is plenty for everyone, including me. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. So, Scorpio, that is the message I have coming out. If you want to get in on the extended reading, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.